place you got here.
Thanks.
Pretty cool.
Sure. Yeah, we built it originally for the race team,
Right.
and then we have all of our team meetings here, and we have parties all the time. It's funny how when you're running a race team, how much easier it is than running the sport.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
Like now, all of our attention is focused towards getting the world to know like who we are and what we're doing.
Right.
So like this stuff and
This is the page. You just
Yeah.
keep this up.
Has anything happened with the bike side for the 1,000?
Right here.
I think
Sorry.
I was told that
This is
they had a sponsor to sponsor a show.
Oh, really?
The funny thing is that they were going to do a video. It was going to cost them $40,000.
Okay.
Hey, Raj.
Not much more.
Raj,
Worldwide television.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
See where Roger walked this morning? Just showing you how to trick
You ride your bike out?
That's
Yeah.
why.
You did?
I think it's so funny, dude.
Monitor this. That's the live. That's only highway. That's everything
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did was there. One shot. Yeah.
But
You'll go
yeah, dude, it
from
was
this camera.
definitely fun. Like riding
I'll
around
show them.
downtown San Diego, dude. Like scenic route to the
They're
birthday,
live.
Yeah.
and there are these like gaps, I guess, that have been sitting on the whole every time I go downtown and gas lane.
Well, I'm going to straighten that TV out.
Yeah.
How,
Like
what did you level it?
Shoe stuff.
Yeah, did you take her out?
The foot pegs that she got in the stairs.
Oh.
So I just was like, look at feet on there. Like,
Wrap them around.
yeah, exactly. She's little, so it's good. It was funny. So apparently there are like kits that have them, but I'd rather just keep her on my RC. Violate.
Get that. It'll go right into the next one. It'll go from this one to this one. This goes right in here. Just like these three starters. But when you start,
Like coming out off the street bike and hitting the
DD1 still keeps you going for an hour.
yeah, maybe
DD1. Then when you come back, you stop it. You come back.
And we're doing one, and then the other.
Yeah, we're not doing both commercials. Because this is filming right now, so it's streaming live. Everything you see right there. Right? Right. So you're streaming. You don't have to do nothing. When I say this, there's only 15 words. We'll go to
My buddy's on one. Or Reddit.
up to the intro, and then I'll start. Okay, hurry up. You gotta get Mark. Hurry up and push. Hey, welcome to Dirt Live. We're here with Jim Ryan. Jim, welcome to the show. You gotta shut that off.
Yeah, we're live.
Now remember, keep it right there. Okay. All right. Well, welcome to Dirt Live. We're here live for the drawing for the Desert Challenge Imperial Valley, and we have a special guest here. Not a Monster Energy girl,
Close.
but she will do. And that's Mark. Mark, hey, glad to have you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You know, I'm excited for you, and we probably won't let you pick between you and your, your
Come on now.
competition.
That's not fair.
But you could maybe you could spin it and kind of roll it a little bit. So,
All right.
you excited about this race? You guys raced earlier this year, and a little windy, dusty, kind of a crazy day out there.
Was a little dusty, a little windy, but the course was fun. Kind of looking forward to see how it goes for this race with being a shorter course in 2 days. So we're definitely, me and Coleman are looking forward to it.
You know, it's going to be a close championship between you and the Cowie guys, you know.
That's for sure. It's going to be a race through the 1,000, and I'm really looking forward to getting to the 1,000 and having Colton, me, and Ian all healthy for that and ready to race.
Let's shout it out. We got some new guys I know on the team.
No.
Nobody else?
No, just
Aaron
us
and
three.
Andy. Just you three.
Just us
Okay.
three.
A new sponsor maybe?
No, I've had these guys for
Okay.
a few years.
Anybody
so
else
thank
jumping
you,
on,
hopefully.
helping you guys?
As of right now, nothing new yet.
All right. So, but definitely an exciting race, and then the last race of the year, you're looking forward to the 1,000 all the
Yeah.
way down the peninsula.
Yeah, down the peninsula, you know that a lot of different things could happen there, and we have some experience in it, so we're looking forward to it for sure.
Okay. Well, we're going to get to the drawing.
All right.
Tonight we also we'll do the drawing. Maybe we'll start a little bit of the drawing, and then Mark will bring up some different people. You know, you kind of co-host with me, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
You know Carlos from Baja Pits.
A little bit, yeah.
We're going to bring him up.
All
He's
right.
going to talk a little bit about his pits, and we're going to bring Marty Coyne up here. And you know, I'm really excited having you as a co-host. I think this even worked out better.
We'll see how it goes.
It's better than the girls, man. I'm telling
That's
you.
right.
Okay. All right, so we're
Always.
going to start out on the bottom. Let's go to the back page.
All right.
These are right up your alley. These are motorcycle deals.
Perfect.
Okay. So we have Sportsman Quad, Pro Quad, Class 50 on this page, and Class 40. Okay.
Okay.
Now we won't have a draw for these two because there's only one.
Okay.
We got Sportsman Quad and the over 40 guys.
All right.
All right. We kind of went over this a little bit. Kind of a real tricky deal.
Yeah.
We
real
put
high tech.
Roger Norman can do it. You can do it. Trust me. I saw him do it. Okay. So you put 3 in there. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. All right. And we crank it back 3 times, and then we'll roll it up 1 time frontwards. Should pop out. And this will be for Anthony Frank, the 135A Sportsman Quad team draws number 1.
Number 1.
Hey, good job.
There we go.
I might have to get a pin. That might work. Dominic's going to get me a pin. He'll get me he's my man. So thank you. Or at least thank you. Should have known that. All right, we're going to keep track of these for these guys, so we make sure we don't goof anything up. So Anthony, you get a number 1, buddy, out there
There we
watching.
go.
All right, we'll go for Don Higby. These guys
Okay.
out of Tennessee, 3 back. These guys racing the stock ATVs. Pretty crazy. Stock, you know.
It's
Bone stock. So
that's kind of a crazy racing just a quad down there.
exactly.
So, let alone a stock one.
All right.
All right.
Don.
3.
He gets the number 3, and then the 2 goes to Oscar Ruse. So great team that has been right on the top of the box every race. All right, so we'll put those 2. We got the number 3. We'll leave the 3 in there. Coming up next, we got the over 40 guys. We got Giovanni Spinelli and Oscar Faze. You know these guys. You go out and practice with these guys and stuff.
I've seen them out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, they always look up to you guys. You know, you're their heroes. So, all right, so we got to put the number 1 and the number 2. Kind of put that in there for you. And this is kind of a 50-50 shot, right, for these guys.
That's right.
All right, 3
You're
back.
either first or second, so
Yeah, I mean you got a 50
you
shot.
got it pretty good.
So let's see what Oscar on the 403
All right.
he gets.
2.
Number 2 for Oscar. That leaves the number 1 for Giovanni. Giovanni with a number 1. All right, we've got that page taken care of. Mark that out. And we move on. I know we're going to get close to you here. Yep, there we are.
Are we coming up?
Yeah. All right, Tony Guerra will draw, no draw. He'll start number 1 in the Ironman class. That guy going for the challenge. He's going to be going in Dakar. And I want to throw a little shout out for Tony right now. I know his mom been texting me all week. They need a lot of help to get this young man down there to Dakar. If anybody have any donations, get a hold of Tony through Facebook or whatever and try to help this young man out. Definitely on a Honda.
All right.
Going down there and going to represent SCORE and the United States in Dakar in 2015. Currently, he's the Dakar Challenge champion right now.
Awesome.
Well, that brings you up next, buddy.
All right, we're up.
So this
Guess
is
so.
this is it, man. This is the pro team. We throw. You know what? It doesn't matter. We throw. You want to anything? Okay.
Nope.
Wish any luck. Okay. The 1 and the 2 are in. Ricky
1 and
Breivik,
2.
I know, is home watching.
Of course.
And Colton, he's home watching, right?
Yep.
All right. And let's
Him and Ian.
roll
So,
3 back. Make it. Here we go. 50-50 shot for
Here
the
we
4X
go.
or the 1X.
Who's this for?
Or this will be for Ricky
For
Brady.
Ricky?
Yeah,
All right.
didn't even look, see?
Oh,
Number
first.
1. Yeah, you did it for him.
Good job, Ricky.
Okay, see, there's no trick. Okay, 1 and 2. Any strategy for this race? I mean, now, it's a little shorter race. You got to race a couple times.
Right.
And get ready. How do you want to try to win this one? That gives you some extra points going into the Baja 1000.
Yeah, that would tie up our points and make it tied going into 1,000 for us.
Boy, what a race.
Yeah. This race kind of has a lot on us, but
You guys are all healed now?
all
Everybody?
healed. Colin's good. I'm good.
Ian,
Ian's building and he's good. So
just a neat young man.
just a neat.
We had a lot of
young
fun with
man.
him at the 500.
Yeah, we did.
Riding off. And you rode off with my co-host.
Yeah,
Damn.
I know. I was hoping.
I've never seen her since. You took her out. We've never seen her. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I was hoping she's gonna keep going.
No, that's. All right. Her boyfriend don't like that. I mean,
Yeah, he was a little upset.
he grabbed his AR-15, was running down the road chasing you. All right. Next up, we're going to do the Class Pro Moto Limited. It's the other class, kind of, the guys.
Yep.
And we'll draw 2 of those, Thomas Harris and Fernando Beltran. So we'll put 1 and 2 in there, like we've been doing.
1 and 2.
And we'll draw for these 2. All right. So 3 back. Class Pro Moto. It used to be 21, right? Class 21. So we got
1.
number 1 for Thomas Harris, and number 2 will go to Beltran. All right.
All right.
If you guys are watching at home, Chase Warren, you're no draw in the Class Stock Sportsman UTV. This is a new class. You're driving the 91 SU. And then we have Sportsman 2000, Todd Richards. Only 1 entry, so Todd, you're the only one there. Then we move up to Derek Fletcher out of the RPM camp. In the Sportsman 1500, no draw. Sportsman 1400, Jim Bunn, also from RPM, no draw. And Carlos Fonseca in the 8000 heavy metal class, no draw. So, like I say, right there, all these guys, only 1 entry so far. So plenty of time to still get involved.
Still got a couple weeks.
The entries are cheaper. And I think, I think we're going to have some fun down there. The weather's not going to be windy. I don't think so. No wind.
No, I don't think you can win.
I think with
Well,
all this
a little
rain
heat.
lately, it's kind of
Got
maybe
some
helping
rain
out.
down there, so
All right, let's move into 1600 with Donald Harper and Stu Hershey.
all right.
We'll put 2 in there. We got 2.
We got 2 in there.
All right, go ahead, Mark. This is for Donald Harper. You guys are watching out there in Class 5. I think Wesley is going to be racing with Donald.
First off.
You got number 1 for Donald
Number
Harper,
1.
and Stu Hershey will have number 2.
All right.
All right, next up, Class 8. Mike Meeks and Noah Ostanek in the 807. So we got 2 guys.
Number 1 again
Mike Meeks,
for Mike Meeks.
number 1, and number 2 to Noah.
All right.
All right.
So now we're gonna.
Yeah, 7SX, no draw. We got 1 entry, Ricardo Vindolio. And then in Class 7, we have Dan Chamley, the 2013 champion, no draw. Jose Gonzalez in the 509 in Class 5, no draw. Class 3, that 2013 champion, multi-time champion, Donald Moss, no draw. So that kind of takes those guys out. So we're going to move up to Class 1900. That will be the UTVs. Let's make sure we don't have any more on this side. Just got 1. Yeah, okay. Just a total of 5. Looks like 5.
All right.
So we'll throw 4 and 5 in there with 1, 2, and 3.
3, 4, and 5. All right. Ready to rock?
Is it, man? Scott Estes up first. This guy, great job at the 500 for Polaris.
All right.
Draws
Draws 4.
number 4 for Scott. All right, next up is John Angle in the 1920. Did you ever race a UTV? You ever thought about it?
I mean, I wouldn't mind trying at least
Pretty
once.
cool. Yeah. John,
Pulls 3.
number 3 for John. All right, Matt Parks up. He's last year's champion, doing it for Polaris. See what he gets. Mark's sitting at home watching.
Pulls 5th.
5th. Well, he always likes to start. He does like the rear starts. He always likes a rear start anyway. So there's your rear start.
All right, there you
All right,
go.
next up is Mark Burnett.
Burnett.
He's won a couple.
Well, at least he's not going to be last.
No, definitely got a 2 or a 1 for Mark.
Second.
Second for Mark Burnett, and the Murrays draw the number 1.
All right.
Awesome. So there we go for
go.
the UTVs once again. Derek Murray first, Mark Barnett second. The third goes to Angel and Angle, and Estes followed by Matt Parks in the UTVs. So pretty much, we would take a commercial. Mark, let's just pop over to a commercial. And we'll be right back here.
Hi, I'm Martin Christensen with All German Motorsports. Been racing Score off-road for a number of years, and I've been using the hands device for a very, very long time. I absolutely believe in it because I know it saves lives. Not only am I a racer and want to win races, that's obvious, but come Monday morning, I'm a businessman and a father for my family. I want to be there on Monday morning. For me, this is the best solution. It's super simple to put on. It goes right on. Very fast as well to connect to the helmet. Has a super nice slide mount. It just clicks right in. You don't even know that it's there when it's fitted properly.
Not really.
Another reason why it's very comfortable is once you're seated in the car,
We plug that's
the
right.
sliding tethers in the back
What we need to do is
allows you full movement on your head with no restrictions.
Right.
Another thing that I like is that it's super easy to get in and out of the car. Just cut the belts like normal, get out, and boom, you're out of the car. Just like that. Voila. An absolute lifesaver. A great example is Prim Score 300. I was standing right in the grandstand, and a fellow racer in class 1 at the time came right over, a little infield jump, looped the car. I was only 15, 20 feet away, ran to the car, and the driver was dead. If there's any way anybody out there can prevent anything like that from happening by wearing a simple device like this, I'd say it must be done.
Leave that on there. The only thing is we don't know if we're live or not.
Neither Brian or myself are paid or sponsored by Stand 21. We're just racers who believe in safety.
See, what happens when you leave all that? Remember, this is and it'll hit a state and stop. Push. Push that. Yeah. That's it. Did it look good?
You want to come out Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Ready.
See, and then these tell you. What does it tell you? How long does it take?
No.
It says 54 seconds, 53. It's counting down. See, at 50
Well,
seconds.
we're doing
50 seconds. We got a minute. We'll be right back.
Yeah,
And it just,
awesome.
it'll go. It's a quick stinger.
That we're building right now. The one that we use on the
All right.
People want to talk and come in down there. You know what she's doing.
I know. She's supposed to be. Probably got caught in traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said.
Hey, welcome back to Dirt Live. We're here for the drawing. Mark Samuels, my co-host tonight here at the drawing.
That's right.
And appreciate it, man. It's awesome, man.
Not a problem.
Getting
Having a
excited
good
for this race coming up.
That's right.
You know?
I'm all pumped up.
All right, well, we finished up with class 1900 UTV guys.
Yep.
We'll move into the next page.
All right.
And here we are. We'll start at the bottom with class 1 to 1600. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and 2 of them are asking for rear start. So what we'll do, we'll put 6 in there.
Okay, so
We got
there's
4.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we got 5?
Yep.
And then 6.
There's 6.
So what we're doing, let you guys know out there, we'll draw the first 6, and then we'll draw the last 2 for the rear start for that. Okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. Ruben Sanudo in the 1606, you're up first. So here we go.
Oh, there it goes.
All right, Ruben.
All right, Ruben. Second. There we go.
Number 2 for Ruben. All right, Jesus Velez up next in the 1615. And he draws
6.
number 6. So Jesus. Kevin Smith up next. Great driver, 1600 driver. Been around for a long time. So Kevin
See what
gets
he gets first. There we go.
number 1 for Kevin, man. He'll like that.
Yeah, he'll be stoked.
And a single seat car. All right, Christian Salea in the 1636. He'll be up next. With a 3.
Third.
Number 3 for Christian. This young man out of Ensenada, Alan Ampudia, Enrico Ampudia's brother. Such a neat family, man. They so pumped up when he was at the finish line at the 500. So
That's awesome.
let's see what Alan gets.
He pulls 4th.
4th for Alan Ampudia, and that'll leave Mario Gastelum with 5th. And then what we'll do is we'll put 2 in there, Mark,
Okay.
and then we'll draw for these guys for last. So here's 1 and 2. You got 1? Let's see where 1 is. There's 1.
Okay.
All right. This will be for Eric Sheets and Robert Archibald. You guys wanted a rear start. This will kind of, whoever wins.
First.
So that would, you know what, and in that respect, Dominic, I think we give that guy the last place, right? Because he actually wanted the rear start, so he draws a number 1. So
There we
Eric
go.
will get the rear start. So yeah, so he'll start like first rear. How do you say that? Rear. The
He
real
starts
rear.
8.
Yeah. Now, if other guys sign up, see, they'll still start ahead of them. So
Oh, okay.
let's go.
Oh, nice.
This will go the last
Yeah. Wow.
rear start, and then this guy is second
Second.
to last.
There we go.
That's easier. Okay,
Figuring
thanks,
it
Mark.
out.
All right, let's move up to Class 10. Another great class. See
right.
some more entries already today since yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Mike Johnson, Cody Reed, Justin Davis, JJ Shinar, Mikey Lawrence, and Mark Lawrence, father and son. Great class. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 6 no rear starts.
All right.
So we're going to put
We got
6 of them in
2.
there. There's 1 and 3. There's 6.
That's 5.
And there's 5. So we got all 6, right, Mark?
Yep.
All right.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. Mike
we go.
Johnson. This guy is one heck of a driver. Doing it for Radar Tires. Mike Johnson,
Full 6th.
a 6th.
Sorry, man.
He's a stunt man, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Rad.
Incredible guy.
Way cool.
He just doubled for Woody Harrelson in a movie.
Really?
I had to shave all his hair off for that. Cody Reed out of Imperial Valley up
Pulls
next.
3rd.
3rd for you, Cody, out of Imperial Valley. Justin Davis out of Chino Hills up next. See what Justin can draw. Driving the 10 car for Rigid.
Full 2nd.
Number 2 for Justin Davis, JJ Shinar. He gets
Where is it? First.
first
There
for
we go.
JJ. All right, next up, last 2 guys, Mikey Lawrence, the son of Mark, and the grandson of this guy makes taco machines all over the world. Incredible, Danny.
Taco machines.
Yep, that's how they keep their racing going, is making taco machines.
4th.
Okay, 4th for Mikey Lawrence.
So what's the taco machine do?
Makes tacos, I guess, some kind of,
Wow. Like makes
you know, likes the, I think
forms
the
it?
corn tortillas and all that kind of stuff, you know. Pretty cool.
Cool.
A lot of, and I'm talking worldwide.
Yeah?
Huge.
Hey, maybe you'll sponsor us. I love tacos.
Yeah, talk to Danny. I mean, he's a cool guy, man. We had him on the show, the grandpa.
So-
All right, that'll leave 5 for Mark Lawrence, his dad. Okay,
There we go.
good job,
All right.
man. You're awesome.
I know. Way
Man,
better than any of those
I know,
girls
man.
could
I
have
mean,
done.
damn girls, you know, it takes about 5 or 6 times, you know. But it only took you once. Thanks.
That's right.
All right. Next up is Trophy Truck Spec. This is the most incredible class. It's growing and growing. We're going to have somebody on the show next week who is building a bunch of them, Jonathan Brenthal, and he's telling me this is going to be an incredible class for next year. They got about 4 or 5 trucks they're building right now.
Right
So
on.
a little cheaper, not the 500,000. You know, you're more in the 150, 200,
Right.
kind of in your range.
Just
You know,
chump
kind of
change.
like
Chump
nothing,
change.
nothing for you. You know, in the bikes. You know. All right, we got Taylor Mills. These guys out of Texas. We got Mitch Ingham and Eduardo Laguna, Lalo, and Brenthal. We were just talking about Brenthal, Billy Wilson, and Larry Connor. So we got 6 more guys.
So.
We got a lot of 6 groups here. So there we go, 6 in the barrel.
All right.
Here we go. Taylor Mills out of Texas. Great family. And Taylor, you get,
Pull first.
man, Taylor, hey,
There
man,
you go.
told you, buddy. All right.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank Mark next time you see him. All right. There's a good sponsor for you, you know.
Maybe. We
They're
need
big.
some sponsors.
Oil out of deep, you know, Texas, man. All right, Mitch up next.
All right, Mitch.
Eggman
Second.
for Mitch. All right, here goes Lalo Laguna, the young man out of Mexico, doing it for RPM.
Okay.
He gets, let's see what we got here, Lalo.
Bright orange machine.
Yep,
6.
6. Man, Lalo, I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
Ew, yeah. Okay, Jonathan Brenthal. He will draw. Let's see what he's got. They're building a brand new trophy truck for next year. Jonathan, and his
Awesome.
brother.
Pulse 4.
4th for Jonathan. All right, Billy Wilson up next.
All right, either 3rd or 5th.
You got a choice, yeah.
Yeah. Third.
3rd for Billy Wilson. That leaves number 5 for Larry Connor. Great job.
And that is that.
So we move on. Man, we only got one left. Page. Woo. So I think we got class 1 and trophy trucks. Let's hit another commercial, Mark. Let's go back. Do that again. Give these sponsors out there for the show. All right?
That's right.
Somebody here.
Hi, I'm Martin Christensen with All German Motorsports. Been racing Score off-road for a number of years, and I've been using the HANDS device for a very, very long time. I absolutely believe in it because I know it saves lives. Not only am I a racer and want to win races, that's obvious, but come Monday morning, I'm a businessman and a father for my family. I want to be there on Monday morning. For me, this is the best solution. It's super simple to put on. It goes right on. Very fast as well to connect to the helmet. Has a super nice slide mount. It just clicks right in. You don't even know that it's there when it's fitted properly. Another reason why it's very comfortable is once you're seated in the car, the sliding tethers in the back allows you full movement on your head with no restrictions.
That'd be wonderful.
Another thing that I like is that it's super easy to get in and out of the car. Just cut the bells like normal, get out, and boom,
That'd be nice.
you're out of the car.
That's for sure.
Just like that. Voila. An absolute lifesaver. A great example is Prim Score 300. I was standing right in the grandstands, and a fellow racer in class 1 at the time came right over a little infield jump, looped the car. I was only 15, 20 feet away, ran to the car, and the driver was dead. If there's any way anybody out there can prevent anything like that from happening by wearing a simple device like this, I'd say it must be done.
There we go.
Neither Brian or myself are paid or sponsored by Stand 21.
There we go.
We're just racers who believe in safety.
Really? One foot. Struggle
In the subtropical land of the celebrated Baja 1000, you will find a wide-open country, deliciously sunny, rugged and untamed. Breathtaking sandy beaches hold together a spectacular mix of desert, mountains and canyons. Here, any yearning for an untapped freedom becomes a remarkable reality as you combine the adrenaline-pumping joy of high-performance off-road driving with the spectacular disclosing discovery of the unspoiled beauty of the mystical Baja Peninsula. Get behind the wheel today. Go to wideopenbaja.com.
Welcome back to Dirt Live. My special guest, co-host, Mark Samuels. Keep an eye on him on the 1X. This could be your 2014 champion. You like that, huh?
That's the plan. That is the plan.
Keep that 1X Honda going for...
We'll see what kind of bike it's on next year, but
I think
1X always looks good on anything.
I'm going to tell you that for 2015, things are going to be great for the motorcycles for 2015. I see it, I feel it. I mean, I feel this big thing coming on for 2015. Motorcycles, we're going to pick up a lot more.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I know there's a couple other manufacturers that are talking about trying to come down, and people that have raced that want to get back down there, and I think having the 2 Baja 500s for next year is pretty cool, and 4 rounds down in Mexico is always fun to be down in Mexico and riding and pre-running down there. So I think it's going to draw some more people back, and I think next year is going to be good.
Now, what do you like? Do you like the new race that we just announced? It'll be from Laredo to Cabo. Pretty cool. You like that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. It's, I mean, far drive down there, but it's going to be something new, and it's beautiful down there and really cool area. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I mean, you can't finish any better place in Cabo. I mean,
that's for sure. That is for sure.
Now, another great thing, you'll be able to pick between the two. So, like, let's say you race Laredo to Cabo. You don't do so well, but you do better at the 500. You know, you get a choice of those two. I think it's a pretty good deal.
Which is nice, yeah, definitely. And I think it's kind of cool that the 250 is a little earlier. You know, you don't have to wait so long to get back down there and race. And San Felipe is always one of my favorite races to do. So it'll be a couple months after the 1000, and we'll be back down there racing.
Yeah, it was a bummer last year for you being hurt, but definitely you look forward to that race again.
Definitely. A little revenge for that race.
You guys are good. You're tough. You guys are tough down there. So definitely put the hurt on Robbie and those guys. All right, I guess we're going to move on. We have 2 of the classes left, the big guys. Class 1, Justin Matney, Nick Mills, Ken Croker, Cody Parkhouse, and Rob Archibald. So we're going to do that one. That's 5 of the balls we'll put in there. So we already have, we have 1, 2.
We have 5 in there.
So with 5's in there, so we'll leave 6 out. There's 5, Mark. Awesome job, buddy. You are the best I've ever had at this. I've even had the owner of the Lakers here doing this too. So,
yeah?
I mean, we got some talent.
Mr.
Man.
Johnny Buss?
Yeah, Johnny Buss was up here doing
this.
You know? All right, up next, Justin Matney, RPM out of Tennessee.
All right.
Currently
5th.
Man.
Fine, man.
Well, you know, at least you know where you're at. You know, you start last, you know you got to pick up the rest of them.
Yeah, you pass them, you know you're beating them.
All right, Nick Mills, also driving a truggy. They took the trophy truck, converted into a Class 1. We call it a truggy.
Right.
So
I've seen that thing. That thing's
cool.
rad.
All right, and that Nick Mills will get
second
for Nick Mills. Another great pick. You know, there's 2, the Mills guys out of Texas. You might want to hit these guys up.
I'm hooking you guys up.
These are oil guys out of Texas, man.
All right.
All right, okay. Kent Croker, this guy, man, one of the great servicemen representing the Mills. Must be driving one of the other vehicles they have. Kent Croker draws
3rd.
3rd for Kent. Incredible young man, a Marine.
You're doing them good.
Awesome guy. Next up is the champion from 2013, Cody Parkhouse.
All right.
Incredible young man, Cody Parkhouse. Let's see what he gets, because we still have the 1 left.
1st.
Well, Cody, looking good, buddy. Number 1 for Cody Parkhouse, and that will leave the number 4 for Rob Archibald.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Cool, man. Now we're going to have to load up some balls here.
Yeah, we're going to get
because we're
crazy
talking
with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 trophy trucks tonight, folks. 15. So we know we got 6 here, Mark, right?
We got 6
I
there.
got 5 in my hand. There's 1 in there. 6. Let's move on down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. No rear starts. We're going to go heads up. All right. Let's start out with Mr. BJ Baldwin.
BJ, all right, let's see what we can do for you.
All right. Let's see where you go. This is for you, BJ. First ball out of the chute.
13.
Whew. Well,
You're welcome.
he's just like, I'll find that guy.
Yeah.
I'll find that guy.
He's going to hit me next time we're out pre-running.
BJ, don't do nothing to the 1X. Come on, it wasn't his fault. Okay. All right. Clyde Stacy, the owner of RPM Racing, up next. He's driving Juan Lopez. They will start
8th.
8th for Clyde Stacy. All right, Rob
All right.
McCacken.
All right.
This guy going for the championship right now, currently in the points.
So he probably wants a front start, huh?
See what we get for Rob.
14th.
Ooh, okay.
At least you got him behind you, BJ, huh?
That'd be a little battle. They always battle
Yeah,
all the
that's gonna
time.
that's going to be a good show.
All right, Juan Lopez Sr. out of Mexico. Driving the 18.
Third.
Third for Juan Lopez. All right, gentleman with a helmet. Never takes it off, sleeps with it, all that. Robert Acer.
All right, Mr. Acer.
Yeah, Acer called me today. He's over in Germany. So he's watching from Germany. Acer, here we go, buddy. See what we get for you.
12th.
12th for Robert Acer. He's looking to have a lot of fun there. He can't wait to get to the Imperial Valley. I'm going to talk about it. Armin Schwartz,
All right.
rally champion. This guy's an incredible driver. Armin Schwartz.
Is that the other, his teammate? Acer's teammate?
No,
Oh.
that's James Lynn.
6th.
6 for Armin Schwartz. All right. Ken Loesch up next. Indy Lights driver. This guy used to race IndyCar
Oh, really?
out of Arizona.
10th.
10th for Ken Loesch. All right. Eric Husted up next, driving the 38. Eric,
5th.
5th for Eric. All right, Adam Bosch up in the 63.
Second. There we
Second
go.
for Adam Bosch. Up next, Tavo Vidosala. He'll be looking for that number 1. He'll hope you draw that number 1. Tavo going for the championship. Wow. Did it look?
There we go.
Number 1.
First.
First for Tavo.
Look, you just gave me
Bam.
some good luck.
Yeah,
You
I was
called
kinda-
that?
You know, put a little. Okay.
All right.
Up next is Craig Potts. See what we get for Craig.
15th.
15th for Craig. Well,
That's
Craig.
all right.
Sorry, Craig.
You're in a truck. It's fine.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Stephen Eugenio. This guy almost dominated the Imperial Valley race this year. Qualifying, doing a great job, and leading the race for a little bit.
4th.
4th for Stephen Eugenio.
That's
No,
not
he's
too
down
bad.
in Mexico right now working with some new sponsors. Got that?
Right
All right,
on.
Fidel, his father-in-law, driving the number 8 Bud Light truck. Galindo. Let's see what Fidel. Whoa, that one jumped out first.
That one jumped out. This one, 6th.
6 for Fidel. Now I think we'll just say that we're gonna throw him back in there. Huh?
We're going to throw him back
Okay,
in there.
good job. I like it here. I like
Yeah.
that. All right, here we go. Last 2, Brandon Arthur. Nice to see him back. And Cameron Steele. So we got 2 guys left,
All right.
and we got a couple low numbers.
7th.
7th for Brandon Arthur,
What's that?
and that will leave. Looking at numbers missing here, I'd say the 11,
I
maybe.
think it's 11. 11.
11 for Cameron Steele.
Sorry, Cameron.
Yeah,
That's all right.
it's one of your motorcycle buddies, man.
I know. I know.
All right.
That's what he gets for not inviting me on his trip this weekend down in Baja.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, so let's we're going to kind of go back through the list. Let's go back and make sure if you guys just tuned in now, and this will play all night. So if you missed any of this, it will play every hour on the hour for the next week. We're going to let that go for you guys. So, but we'll start out right here. Mark, you want to read some of them for me? Will you help me out there? Sportsman quad.
Sportsman quad. Anthony Frank is first. Don Higby, third. Oscar Ruiz, second.
And then we talked about Earl Roberts in the over 50 class, no draw. And the pro quad guys, Gabriel Rascon, no draw, meaning there's only one of you guys. And then the over 40 class, there's two guys. Giovanni Spinelli, you start first. Second goes to Oscar Faz. All right, we'll move to the next page. Go ahead, you can move your way up with Tony Guerra and then even yourself right there.
Ironman, Tony Guerra. You should be riding the pro class. You were earlier this year.
By himself. He's not bad.
No,
Huh?
he's
Good
got a
rider. Huh?
team. Yeah, he should be racing us.
Yeah,
Come
get
on.
a team guy. You gotta find some other team guy. You put on your team. He's a good team rider for you. You think?
Maybe.
All right. Young man, 19 years old.
Yeah. No, he's a
Little
cool
feisty
person. His
like
dad's
Ian.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, really cool people. Pro Moto. Ricky Braybeck, you're first. Colton and me, second.
Then we got the class Pro Moto Limited. Thomas Harris, you'll start first, followed by Fernando Beltran.
That's right.
And then we talked about, okay, we got technical advisor coming in? Okay. 1 minute, folks. Okay.
Said Arnold Schwartz was 6, and you also said Fidel Galindo was 6. One of them must be 9. So you might have to draw those two again.
Yeah.
Unless you can figure it out.
Yeah, we can figure that out. We'll figure that out. Yeah, we did have we'll get to that. When we get to that trophy truck, I got to talk about that.
All right.
You've got to remember which ball you were looking at. Then you'll be able to tell. Okay, here we go. All right.
That long ago.
All right, Chase Warren, no draw. Todd Richards in the class 2000, no draw.
Sportsman.
1500, no draw. 1400, no draw. And that's Jim Bunn, Derek Fletcher, Todd Richards, Carlos Fonseca. And then go ahead, we'll move up the road here. 1600.
1600. First was Donald Harper, and second was Stu Hersey.
All right, Mike's Meeks in class 8, and Noah Ostanik is second in that class, in class 8. Then we move on. There's about 4 classes. Class 7SX, Richard Vendiola, there's no draw. Dan Chambly, no draw. Jose Gonzalez and Donald Moss, each of those classes, class 3, class 5, class 7, no draw. So class 19, go ahead, Mark.
All right, you're
The
gonna make me
UTVs.
read all those out.
Yeah, I mean, there's
All
some
right.
good names,
Fourth was Scott East.
Estes?
Estes. Third was John Angel. 5 was Matt Parks. Second was Mark Barnett. And then first was Derek Murray.
Okay, good job. Now we'll move into 1-2-1600. We've got a bunch of those guys. So Ruben Sanudo, you drew the second. Jesus Velez, 6th. Kevin Smith, number 1. Christian Salea, 3. Alan Ampudia, 4. Mario Gastelima, 5. And then Eric drew the last of the start. So the last guy to leave the line, 1600 class, will be Eric Sheets. And then Robert Archibald will be the second to the last guy to leave the line.
Right.
All right, go ahead with class 10.
Class 10. Mike Johnson, you're 6th. Cody Reed, 3rd. Justin Davis, 2nd. JJ Schnarr, 1st. Mikey Lawrence, 4th. And Mark Lawrence, 5th.
All right. Spec Trophy Truck, the guys out of Texas. Taylor Mills will take the first spot. Mitch Agman, 2nd. Laguna Lalo out of Mexico is the 6th spot. Jonathan Brenthal, 4th. Billy Wilson, 3rd. Larry Connor, 5th. Okay, last 2 classes. Class 1, go
Class
ahead.
1.
Go with class 1. You got 5
Justin
guys.
Matney, you're 5th. Nick Mills, 2nd. Kent Croker, 3rd. Cody Parkhouse, 1st. Rob Archibald, 4th.
All right, now in the trophy truck class, here's the deal. We just were notified, the officials, what happened to us is Fidel and Armin Schwartz, there's 2 6s. let's go back and look at this, because I know we marked these, so I know you'll remember this. Now, do you remember when you drew Armin the first time? Was it this 6 with a circle?
The 6 with a circle is the last one.
Okay, so that's why I wanted, Mark would remember. So let's just make it clear right here in the camera. Go ahead and switch the camera over, Mark. This was the first number that was drawn for Armin Schwartz. There's a little line underneath the 6. That's what he drew. He'll stay with number 6.
Right.
You agree, right, buddy?
Yep,
okay.
yeah.
And the 9 had a circle around it, because, it could be 6 like that or like that. I'm sure when Mark might have saw it, it looked like 6, but that is a 9. So that's a 9. And Fidel, okay? That's how we'll got it figured out. So we'll go back down the list. B.J. Baldwin with 13. Clyde Stacy with the number 8. Rob McCachran, number 14. Juan Lopez, 3. Robert Acer, the 12. Armin Schwartz, number 6. 10 for Ken Loesch. Eric Husted, the 5 spot. And Adam Bosch, number 2. Tavo out of Mexico gets that number 1 spot. That's going to be a great starting position for these guys going for that championship. Craig Potts, the number 15. Stephen Eugenio, not a bad spot. Number 4, his father-in-law will draw the number 9. And Brandon Arthur, back with us, a young man, number 7. And Cameron Steele, your good buddy, 11, for not putting him on the ride.
That's
okay.
right.
All right. That's it for the draw for the Desert Challenge, Imperial Valley. Score race being put on September 25th. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have the jump contest Thursday night. That'll be live. We're going to have that live. I think what we're going to do, instead of having the Dirt Live show on Tuesday night, we will show the jump contest as the Dirt Live show. That'd be pretty cool.
Sweet. Yeah, that'd be
You
really
want to
cool.
come and join me and co-host with me or something? I'd like that.
Maybe.
We'll get you
We'll
over
have
there,
a lot
man.
going on.
You're
getting
pretty busy
prepared.
then?
A little busy then.
Yeah. You guys like to jump the bikes or anything? Or okay.
Yeah, let's have a jump
Okay.
contest with the bike.
All right, but maybe Roger will do that. But we'll have the
Probably
jump
can't get as
contest
far as
Thursday
that.
night. Friday we'll have tech and contingency. Friday night we start racing all the way through the night,
Yep.
up to midnight, and then Saturday we race. And we got a lot of racing going on. Friday,
A lot of
Saturday,
racing.
and Sunday. It'll be live. Check your listings. We'll have all the live times for each of the races and be able to watch you guys. Definitely, the pro bikes will be live. Positive.
All right.
That'll be the race for you guys.
You heard it here.
You heard it right here. All right. Well, thank you very much, Mark, for joining
Definitely.
us here on Dirt Live, helping us
Thanks
out.
for having me.
And I hope you can come back. Let's give it up for Mark Samuels here, joining. We got a huge crowd here tonight at the Dirt Live
Huge.
Studios. I mean, the lights are pretty bright. We really can't see them, but there's at least 100, 200 people back there. That,
At least.
At least. And Mark, awesome, man. You get a nice shirt for doing it, see?
Do I get to keep this, you think?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's a special deal.
It's official.
Yeah, then you start wearing that around. Them Cowie guys are
Now I'm
going to go,
gonna be
wait
able
a
to go
minute,
wherever
wait
I
a minute.
want.
These Cowie guys are like, hey, that's not right, man. That guy's got a score shirt.
That's
All
right.
But that's okay. You did a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
Well, we're going to bring another commercial. Let's go to a commercial, Mark, real quick. Throw a couple commercials at them. And we're going to bring Carlos. We're going to bring a couple guests on the show. We still got more people. Is that you?
You got
Hi,
me
I'm
all-
Martin Christensen
Where have
with
you been?
Ultimate Motorsports. Been racing sport
No.
off-road
He's your
for a number of
replacement.
years, and I've been using the hands
were
device for
supposed
a
to be
very,
doing
very
this.
long time. I
had it all
absolutely
planned.
believe in
I
it
mean, I was like,
because
I got
I know it
trouble,
saves
man.
lives. Not only am I a racer
like
and
this.
want to win races, that's obvious, but come Monday morning, I'm a businessman and a father for my family. I want to be there on Monday morning. For me, this is the best solution. It's super simple to put on.
I'll just come back.
It goes right on. Very fast as well to connect to the helmet. Has a super nice side mount. Just clicks right in. You don't even know that it's there when it's fitted properly. Another reason why it's very comfortable is once you're
We
seated
got
in the
show for
car,
next week.
the sliding tethers in the
Oh,
back
that's the best one I've
allows
ever
you
had.
full movement on your head with no restrictions.
It's awesome.
Another thing that I like is that it's super easy to get in and out of the car.
Better to have
Just cut the belts like normal,
the girls. You tell them to go
get out,
free, and they go,
and boom, you're out of the car. Just like that. Voila. An absolute
Carlos.
lifesaver. A great example is
Marty here,
Prim
Carlos?
Score 300. I was standing right in the grandstands.
Why don't you come
and
up first, real quick,
fellow
and then
racer
Marty's
in
coming
class
up.
1 at
Marty's
a
coming
time
up after
came
you.
right over, a little infield jump,
Yeah,
looped
yeah.
the car.
We can just do the
I was
interview.
only 15, 20 feet
Yeah, you can
away,
use back
ran to
camera
the
and
car,
just set
and
it
the
so that
driver was
both,
dead.
like, come stand
If
right here,
there's
Carlos.
any way anybody out there can prevent anything like that from happening by wearing a simple device like this, I'd say it must be done.
got to flip your number 1 and 2.
Neither Brian or myself are paid or sponsored by Stance for
Still have the
anyone.
other commercial, right?
We're just racers who believe in safety.
Yeah. That mic, hey, mic.
In the subtropical land of the celebrated Baja 1000, you will find a wide open country, deliciously sunny, rugged and untamed. Breathtaking sandy beaches hold together a spectacular mix of desert, mountains and canyons. Here, any yearning for an untapped freedom becomes a remarkable reality as you combine the adrenaline-pumping joy of high-performance off-road driving with the spectacular disclosing discovery of the unspoiled beauty of the mystical Baja Peninsula. Get behind the wheel today. Go to wideopenbaja.com.
Have a guest here, a special guest, Carlos. Welcome to the show,
George,
buddy,
thank
as
you,
usual,
George.
Baja Pits. Carlos, want to talk a little bit about the pitting for the race coming up. I mean, a little short course, so what do you do for a short course for you guys?
We'll do everything like same thing as a big course. We'll be at the second pit area on Wheeler Road.
Yeah.
Guys can pull in, fix their cars.
Let's bring Mark up. Mark, come on up, buddy. I want you to, I got a new co-host, man.
Fantastic. Mark did a great job.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Put up with this guy,
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
It was
Well-
tough.
But I do want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Isn't there a race next year from Cabo to Loreto?
No.
Oh,
Did you hear it that way? I thought it was from Loreto to Cabo.
Oh, okay.
How can we surf in Loreto when we finish? We got to make sure we finish in Cabo so we can surf in Cabo.
I like the Cabo finish.
I think the Cabo is, you know that Cabo is definitely a great place to finish.
You mentioned that 3 times, George.
Okay, I'm just making clear. Now you got me worried. I was going, well, maybe something changed. Hey, it could have changed last half hour or
Okay.
something.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to set up a pit for
All right.
3 days.
Okay.
Day and night, day and night.
All right.
We'll be there. Help anybody who can. We're not going to charge anything. It's a donation. Whatever we want to bring down, we're fine.
All right.
Awesome.
So that's
Yeah, well, we
better
got,
than the last deal you had. You know?
Well, basically, Tony's mom got a hold of me,
Yeah,
Ironman.
yeah.
So we're going to try to help him out.
Raise some
You know,
money.
most of the guys are racing motorcycles.
Yeah.
The other guy from Tennessee,
Yeah.
Don Hobie 148, will help him. You know, Oscar races,
Right.
Robert races son. You know, I can go down. You know, all
No,
kinds
there's a
of
lot
guys.
of good fans. That's good fans.
Right, Ricky. You know, he won
Right.
the last race, the 500, so most of your competition. But
Now, who do you favor, Ricky or Mark?
you know, I favor basically Ricky, to be honest with you.
well,
Okay.
Hey, that's all right.
4X.
Well, you're honest.
4X.
You're honest.
I'm honest.
Okay,
Hey,
I mean,
hey, Rick has been racing with us,
right.
and I favor him.
all right.
But his guy did save me at the 250 when I broke my arm. I was out past over the summit and the pit that you always have out on the dry lake.
On the
bed.
dry lake pre-running?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And I got halfway and a bug and the fuel pump went out.
Uh-huh.
So your guy came backwards and picked me up in the truck and towed us back and got me back. So that was pretty cool.
Awesome.
I always stop at that pit to get gas and everything. So
That's one of the things we're there for. We can talk down at a future date on that. It's like an incident that happened to him. That's why Baja is there, is before the race, to help as many people as possible.
Watch your mic fill down.
All right, sorry.
Got down to your sweater.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
again, you know, appreciate it, Dial, tell me, you know, that's what we're there for. You know,
Yeah.
help anybody.
yeah.
But we love having you. I mean, every race, I mean, you're there because there is a lot of guys that don't have the pit support. I mean, you know, back in the days when Honda had some great pit support. And, you know, right now, you guys are doing a great job, and it does help out. You know, some guys, they only got a couple people. You know, Tony Guerra, maybe a couple people, his family. That's all he's got. Mark, you know, you never know when they might. And you're always there for anyone. It doesn't
We'll
mean,
help anybody, doesn't
even if
matter.
you're not signed up, you're there to help.
We'll help.
Believe me. I know Mark, if he wants a taco and he's hungry, he's going to come and get a taco.
You got one of those taco machines?
He's got, yeah,
Right.
he's got.
If he wants help yelling the gas or something, we'll help. He wants it too, we'll help.
They got the
Whatever
best
it-
food.
hey, you know,
Best food in their pits.
Yeah, we'll help them out. We'll help
That's-
anybody. And that's what we're there for. That's what help us. Hey, we're open arms. Our community is small in general, off-road racing, so we'll help anybody.
Now, do we need to, on contingency day of the race, meet up with you, make sure you get the wheels and all the gas, or is that the same kind of deal for this short type?
Well, we're going to do, now the continues, we up on Wheeler Road.
Okay.
They can pull in there, and they just told me where we're going to be setting up on Wheeler Road, so they can drop in and drop their stuff up there. We'll be there from Friday before the race until Sunday when it finishes. We'll be camping there overnight, everything, 3 days.
All right, cool.
And again, we'll help everybody. In contingency, we'll have people in
Yeah.
contingency.
Well, we
But then
appreciate
we'll go over to Guadalupe Road.
So we don't have the map. We normally would put the map up here and kind of talk about it, but it's pretty simple.
Pretty simple. You're gonna have the main pit area. You're gonna have an outer pit area by Widow Road. So we're gonna be up by Widow Road.
All right, thanks. We
So
appreciate
by
everything you do.
return.
You know that.
Well, thank you, George.
You know,
Isn't
like
this
Mark
guy-
said.
Doesn't this guy do a great job?
Yeah, I mean, what the hell, man.
Don't make him blush.
I got Mark. Well, Ian tried to steal my job at the 500.
He got close.
He got close.
He got
and then,
close until you kicked him off.
yeah, we threw him out. But no, Ian's good. You got to have the younger guys take over when I
But you know,
when I
I
get
like,
out of here. You
I
know?
like what you're saying that on Thursday at the jump.
Yeah.
Being there live, that'll be awesome.
We're going to be live. I was thinking about it. I said, instead of doing a show Tuesday night, why don't we do the show Thursday night live right from the jump?
Yeah,
I think that's cool. Cool idea.
I like it.
And then we can party, the whole deal. You bring over the food. You bring over the food, right?
Correct.
Okay. We got it.
Okay.
Mark's going to bring the
Taco
beer.
machine.
Okay.
I'll
All right.
bring the beer.
All right. We'll be live. That's Thursday night at the jump, at the fairgrounds. We're going to crown somebody big jump. Who do you think is going to be the, you saw the entry list. Who do you think can jump?
I got to go either with Cabo, McCachran, my RPM boys,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
the old guy in the bunch, Cameron.
Yeah.
You never know.
Camera try for it. Yeah. All right.
I don't think Cameron's still.
Yeah.
Definitely not Cameron still.
Yeah.
You never know.
He won't hold it wide open.
He won't pin it to win it. So.
That's
All right.
right.
Well, thank you very much, Carlos.
Thank
Once
you.
again,
Thank you.
Baja Pits always here. Don't forget. Any heads up for Baja 1000? I mean, getting close.
We got 20 pits going.
All right.
We're set up already. We're ready to go right now.
So don't forget, how much is that for that big long
We
peninsula?
go $1 a mile.
Oh, okay.
Very simple. Motorcycles and quads, and it includes the fuel. It's 100 octane Sonoma is what we use. $1 a mile.
All right.
Cheap wood fuel for motorcycles and quads. My God, can't go any better.
Now, if you break down at 660, you only pay you 660. You get your credit back.
No,
or
sir.
Okay, just
No,
kidding. No, that's it.
No, sir. If
$1,000,
if Roger
bam.
gives you 1/3 back, we'll give you 1/3 back.
Okay, no, we're just kidding. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Just kind of because guys need to start planning.
Yeah, some guys are playing. Some guys
Pretty soon
are-
it's going to be around the corner.
It is around the
It is close.
Again, George, it's $1 a mile wood fuel for motorcycles and quads. So
Okay.
it's 1,050 miles is 1,000.
All right.
Very simple.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right.
All right.
Again, George, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Carlos from Wide Open. All right.
Oh, from Baja Pits, not wide open. See?
Well, I kind of
Pits.
Baja Pit's wide open. I just kind of say wide open the whole area. You're wide
Okay.
open. All right. Let's. We're going to bring on Marty Coyne. I know Marty's back there somewhere. Come on up, Marty. We're going to bring a gentleman up here that's got a lot of history, a lot of racing history, and we definitely owe a lot to this gentleman. We're going to bring Marty Coyne up here.
Did the finish of that not look right, or do you want to do it again?
What?
The part about the finish right there,
Oh, it's all.
calling it wide open?
Nah. It's just me. Yeah, he's trying to say, we are definitely live here in the studio. We're going to bring Marty Coyne up. Marty, come on up, buddy. Yeah. He started telling me we're going to Cabo to Loreto. I go, what? I didn't hear that.
We are.
Are we? Are we doing that now? Oh, okay. All right, come on up, Marty. We're going to bring Marty Coyne up here. We're not. This is not rehearsed. This is live, folks. This is the real deal.
How are you?
Marty, welcome to the Dirt Live show right here. You know Mark? Have you met Mark?
I haven't. Hey,
This
Mark,
gentleman
pleasure
is
to
the
meet you.
#1 ex-rider on a Honda. This is the bad dude right here
Nice.
on a motorcycle.
Nice.
You
My
know?
kind of guy. I'm
Yeah,
a power sports guy.
He owns a
right,
shop
there
there.
you go.
He sells
Cool.
motorcycles, UTVs, everything
Okay,
there
right
in
on.
Imperial. Well, you got,
Yeah,
I
I
see
thought I'd share with
maybe,
you. We got a fresh map of the
Wow.
the
we'll try to get a
Ford
camera on that, Mark.
Rigid Industries Desert Challenge map. It's final. And it's my understanding we're going to get down there pretty quick, get it marked out, get it graded, create a couple lines of traffic, so we'll create some good racing. And it kind of shows using the infield as we did for the Imperial Valley 250 in April. Pretty much the same setup. We're going to connect the courses. We're going to keep it all on private property. Not going to have to worry about messing with any BLM guys. The camping and off-roading that can take place is just going to be outside the square mile of land where the racing is going to take place. We hope all the racers and fans and spectators bring all their toys and have a great weekend.
So we talked about the camping, and you can see on here we have, yellow, the L for the lights, and that'll be where all the lights are. Porta potties, trash, and security. So outside this whole perimeter, that was where all the camping will take place.
Yes,
right?
that's all federal BLM land, and under the normal rules and laws that anybody would have to abide by riding out at Glamis or Superstition or Placer City. If you live by those rules, you're good to go. You can do what you want pretty much. It's all open outside of this section of land. It's either all owned by the federal government, I think, or the state of California.
Now, when Carlos was talking about Wheeler Road, that's we're up close on this Wheeler Road.
Wheeler Road's just a little bit, I think, to the,
Okay, down here.
to the south
Okay.
here.
All right. And this is pretty much the same area you already built, which we raced on in
Yeah,
April.
pretty cool. We ended up, this has got similarity to the Prim original core racetrack. We hired Tony Vanillo for the
Right.
Imperial Valley 250 in April to come design it. Still in perfect shape. Went out there, drove the property the other day. We got it fenced, it's protected. It's our goal to get some water down, have some dust control and create, good racing lanes for the racers.
What about for outside of the race course? Is there going to be any water for bikes?
Well,
or-
here's what our goal is. We have a little bit of downtime in between each class. So our goal is to have a 6,000 gallon tanker on each side and a couple water trucks. So as the last race group finishes, it's our goal to have guys on standby on the water trucks and do the best we can to lay
Get
some
a
water
little bit.
down to get
Okay.
some dust control going.
Good.
Now, as far as the hill, we still have the hill up there? Where
Yeah, we're going to call it, we call it Jarhead Terrace.
Okay.
And we're going to have an area for the media, an area for some of the racers want to come up and take a look. And then we have some VIP, which is our local corporate sponsors. Score sponsors will be allowed up there. And then we're going to sell special VIP seating on the east end there. I think $30 gets you a super pass all 3 days, gets you the best viewing in the house, and helps raise a few dollars to help offset the expenses of putting this race on in Imperial Valley. We have something down there called the Imperial Valley Score Committee. And it's a group of business guys, Chamber, City of El Centro was on board, City of Imperial's on board for this race that helps put together funds and offset some of the expenses. As we all know, it's not cheap these days to put an event on when you look at insurance and security and all the costs that go along with it. So we're
Water
excited to have
trucks.
Sport back, yeah, water especially.
Water
Yeah.
trucks.
But we're excited to have Score back in Imperial Valley. Imperial Valley definitely loves off-road racing. They love Score, and so we're hoping to do a multi-year deal going forward. This is, again, an off-take from the years at Laughlin, which I think all of us enjoyed over the years. And I think Roger's excited to hopefully bring this back. And then we're already on board next year. I think next September we're going to have Imperial Valley 250 race again, and we're hoping just to make it better and better. Not only better racing, better for the spectators, better for the racers, better for their families, better for the sponsors. So we hope to continue to grow this.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. I mean, your first time out when we were there, I mean, that was your first set at it, and it's kind of, you had a lot of great people behind you. We talked to a lot of the officials and the local people. You had the town really behind you, Marty.
We really did. We had the businesses, the town, the county, the cities, everybody to get this event. So that great economic impact for Imperial County, and within a 2 or 3 hour drive, Phoenix, Vegas, well, that's 4 hours probably, San Diego, Riverside County. All the racer enthusiasts close. Don't have to wait in line at the border, 3 hours to come through. We think it's a great place to go racing.
Now, is there anything they should know about on the outside of the perimeter? Let's say they bring their motorhome and their UTVs and all that. Do they need to make sure they have all the right permits and all that?
Well, pretty much anybody that's familiar with, California green sticker. Again, most people, Arizona, Nevada, they're familiar with Glamis or Buttercup. So as long as you have your green sticker and you're registered. But again, this is just open BLM land, so don't plan on restrooms and bring your motorhomes, bring your tents, bring your camping gear, because they're really, other than we're going to offer facilities on site, which is restrooms and vendors and food and drink and everything. If you just come out to camp in the wilderness there, they need to be prepared to support themselves on their own.
All right, people watching at home, is there a place where they can purchase the tickets and stuff for VIP?
Yeah, right now I think for VIP, the Imperial Valley, actually take that back, City of El Centro Chamber of Commerce and the City of Imperial Chamber of Commerce. I think tickets sales go on tomorrow. We do want to point out, just for standard spectators though, it is free. And the other exciting thing that we haven't mentioned, if I want to pick up now and mention it, is we have some events going on Thursday and Friday in town, which is Technical Contingency. The City of Imperial has the event going on. I believe they're calling it the City of Imperial Showcase, Off-Road Showcase and Street Fair. And we're going to take that and get that going on Thursday, similar to what we did the Monster Going Green at the mall. And then we're going to shoot on over to the fairgrounds and do the jump contest, which we're calling the Imperial Big Air contest. And so I think we got close to $10,000 in prize money pledged for the racers to see how far they can jump. It's like the Laughlin days.
That'd be huge.
Right
We
on.
talked about going live for
Yeah,
that. I think we're going to go
yeah.
live and do our show.
We're excited.
Instead of Tuesday, we'll do it Thursday night right there.
Absolutely. So we're hoping to see maybe somebody's going to beat Team Norman's, I think, record at Laughlin, 162 feet. So
Yeah.
we challenge those trophy truck guys to take a shot at it.
Think Roger will come out with his truck?
Well, you
bring it
never
out?
know. You have to ask him.
I think he should.
You know,
There you
just bring
go.
it out there.
Show
See
us
what,
what's up.
yeah. So beat the
So anyway,
boss, you know?
Yeah.
That's right.
So.
So we got a lot of
Marty,
good things
great,
going
yeah.
on in Imperial Valley. The other thing we're about ready to announce is Polaris and Coin Power Sports. As you may know, we're in the motorcycle business, entered into an arrangement with SCORE to be the official power sports supplier to SCORE International. And part of that, Polaris is partnering with us, and they're donating a couple of Polaris Razor 4s that SCORE will be able to go down to Mexico and mark the Baja 1000 course. And as part of us being the official power sports dealer, any spectators, any SCORE members, any sponsors that want access to buy power sports, including Polaris, but we're also Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, and Can-Am, and all the other brands, you're going to get a special SCORE pricing and SCORE deals on any power sports. All you have to do is just call Coin Power Sports or Imperial Valley Cycle Center in El Centro, get them hold of my son Travis, who's in charge of our fleet, internet, and SCORE sales, and we'll hook everybody up. So
Awesome.
a lot of great things going on.
Man,
Really
it's
cool.
getting better and better, Marty.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah.
I mean, we're going to save a lot of money now, so that's great.
Absolutely. Special
Definitely.
deals for racers.
All right. Once again, let's give it up for Marty Coyne right here,
Great.
showing us all this great. We're looking forward to the race. I know a lot of people are talking a lot about it the last couple of weeks. You know,
We're looking
getting
forward to
pumped.
having SCORE back, and like I say, we're hoping to grow and just make it better and better, and not, like I said, not only exciting racing, but fun for the racers, fun for everybody, and keep growing.
All right. Thank you very much. Marty
you.
Coyne right here.
All
A
right, guys.
former racer himself, knows how to make it work. All right. Well, we're kind of up on the hour, I think, Mark. We're getting close.
You all done?
And what do you think, man? You have fun?
Yeah, I had a good time.
Kind of do this again, huh?
Yeah, every week. Let's do it.
Come back. You can come back.
We'll have to talk
Join
to
me
Roger
right
about
here.
paycheck.
Yeah, you know, we got plenty of money. No,
Yeah,
But,
make it rain.
But yeah, we like to get you back, man. Appreciate you being here. And
Definitely.
once again, like we said, we had the drawing, and I'm trying to look out there if we have any more interesting people out there. We got a lot of fans out here tonight. Let's bring Roger up here for one. Anybody else? Yeah, come on up.
We need to mention also, how about the classes for the UTVs,
Yeah,
entry level? Right, a lot of people come down and try it out, never have.
yeah, come on up. Come on up. We're live, man. We're just going. We're bring Marty come back up here. We did open up some new classes, Marty. You bring up a good point for the UTV guys, and let's talk about that. You know, there's a chance for some of these guys that maybe their first time they want to come out and race
Absolutely.
at your event.
Well, I know Roger at SCORE it worked with us to come up, and we know there's a lot of guys and there's a lot of Polaris Razors out there, some other UTVs of coming up with a entry-level class that these guys can take their first shot at racing. And the SCORE Desert Challenge is going to be the first event that I think Roger sat down with the tech guys here at SCORE and Jake and these guys and wrote the rules. Very simple, basically. You know, besides your fire suit and having some netting and special small things you need to change on your stock equipment that you normally go out to Glamis on the weekend, you can go racing this event. And the other thing I give Roger a lot of credit is, if you may have checked, entry fees have been reduced almost like 50%. The cost, because this is in a smaller area, some private land, don't have to deal with big expenses of BLM and huge law enforcement.
Yeah.
Roger was kind enough to cut the racers' entry fees, so we sure hope that's going to get everybody motivated to come out and try this event. And I think once they come out and enjoy it, they'll hopefully come for many years in the future. But try that entry-level UTV class, and we definitely recommend it. We invite all those guys that think they're racers to come on out and give it a try.
That's
right.
It's you can
Yeah.
do it very inexpensively. It's only an 8-mile loop, so it's not like you got to bring all kinds of pit people and all kinds of expenses to do it. So we'd like to see that UTV class is filled up. We invite you to come on down. That the entry fees are reasonable, and again, I commend Roger at SCORE for cutting the entry fees for all the racers. We'd like to see our racer count continue to grow back and build some exciting racing moving forward.
All right, thank you, Marty,
All right,
once again,
guys.
sharing that
You
with us.
bet. Thanks. My
Mike,
pleasure.
Mark, we're going to go to a commercial, and then we're going to bring Mike Majors up here, and we're going to talk a little bit about SCORE, a little background from SCORE. So we'll be right back here on Dirt Live. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back. Put this on, Mike. Then Mark. Great. Perfect.
Hi, I'm Martin Christensen with All German Motorsports. Been racing SCORE off-road for a number of years, and I've been using the HANDS device for a very, very long time. I absolutely believe in it because I know it saves lives. Not only am I a racer and want to win races, that's obvious, but come Monday morning, I'm a businessman and a father for my family. I want to be there on Monday morning. For me, this is the best solution. It's super simple to put on. It goes right on. Very fast as well to connect to the helmet. Has a super nice slide mount. It just clicks right in. You don't even know that it's there when it's fitted properly. Another reason why it's very comfortable is once you're seated in the car, the sliding tethers in the back allows you full movement on your head with no restrictions. Another thing that I like is that it's super easy to get in and out of the car. Just cut the belts like normal, get out, and boom, you're out of the car. Just like that, voila, an absolute lifesaver. A great example is Prim Score 300. I was standing right in the grandstands, and a fellow racer in class 1 at the time came right over a little infield jump, looped the car. I was only 15, 20 feet away, ran to the car, and the driver was dead. If there's any way anybody out there can prevent anything like that from happening by wearing a simple device like this, I'd say it must be done. Neither Brian or myself are paid or sponsored by Stand 21. We're just racers who believe in safety.
In the subtropical land of the celebrated Baja 1000, you will find a wide-open country, deliciously sunny, rugged and untamed. Breathtaking sandy beaches hold together a spectacular mix of desert, mountains and canyons. Here, any yearning for an untapped freedom becomes a remarkable reality as you combine the adrenaline-pumping joy of high-performance off-road driving with the spectacular disclosing
Hey, we're back here live. Once again, we bring extra people on here to meet Mike. Welcome to Dirt Live.
Hey, George.
You're always behind the scenes, you know. I know Mark and these guys are the racers, and they look up to you guys. You guys are the ones that make things happen behind the scenes. You were involved very heavily at San Felipe. I know you were working your butt off when all these guys were up at that one area. He had a broken arm at that race, but the rest of the racers were up there waiting as you did a great job preparing, and you know, a big change you had to make that morning of San Felipe. Great job for your first race of 2014.
Yeah, it was definitely a great way to come out.
Kind of break you right in, you know?
Yeah, it breaks you right in. You know, there was a lot of changes in that race. Obviously, the last minute decision to change the course was a huge undertaking for the last minute, but yeah, we took it on and handled it.
So let's move on. You did a great job at 500. You know, we did the Imperial Valley race. Now we're moving back to the Imperial Valley. A little shorter, a little easier to maintain, kind of manage.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a short course, so not as many personnel. We've got retrievals now, and don't have any road crossings or checkpoints at this race. So, we have a lot less people, but we have a great volunteer personnel. Our staff is growing all the time, and yeah, we just got some good people out there.
No VCPs this time.
No VCPs. We're going to have rovers in the pits to just make sure everybody's banded and doing what they're supposed to be doing there. We'll have flaggers in the infield, making sure everybody's safe, the races are safe, and know what's coming up. And then we'll have retrievals out in the better part of the race course.
Cool.
So.
Well, and I know you guys now you have other people that work under you, so you kind of have a different guys working different areas. So.
Yeah, we have a lot of people, but there are key personnel also that work under me to help out with just the organization of not just the personnel but the locations and either flying from one checkpoint to another, road crossing one to the other. So yeah, we have a good support staff.
Now I had a few people texting me and emailing me about some questions tonight. I'm glad you joined us. like, if we have only one entry in a class in some of these classes, will we combine them with another class, do you think? Or is there anything talked about that?
No, I haven't talked to anybody
Okay,
about that.
just
That
in
wouldn't
case.
be something that I would make a decision on. That would be more the race director
All right.
and Roger. But we track the racers, make sure that, you know, everybody's getting from point A to point B. Make sure that if there is any incidents, that it's taken care of right away. We're kind of eyes everywhere just to make sure that we have the right people at the right place at the right time.
Wow. And that's a good, you know, it's a lot of work, so you got to make sure all
Yeah.
that's done. So, and
Yeah.
then the 1,000 even gets more intense.
Yeah, the logistics of the 1,000 are going to be a lot more intense, obviously.
Right.
We have great medical staff, we have great personnel, we have road crossings. You know, got to make sure that we're taking care of the towns and the cities of the peninsula. Make sure that we're not encroaching where we shouldn't. Make sure we, you know, just have people in the right place to make sure that we've got a safe race.
All right. Well, Mike, thank you very much. At least people get to see a little bit more about what you do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, they probably hear your name all the time. You know, hey, Mike Major, he does this, but now you got to find out that there's a lot of hardworking people that make these things happen. I know, you know, San Felipe was a big point where you guys really had to reach in and, you know, do the resources and get things going and make things happen, so these guys could finish on the bikes and
Exactly.
make it happen.
Exactly.
And it all worked out.
I have a question. So there's no VCPs inside the course. So how is it just going to be bannered the whole way around, or?
No, we'll have course markings
Okay.
everywhere. Just need to. I think that the fun run or the pre-run the day before, we just have to make sure that everybody's aware of where those markings are, because in reality there are places that, you know, you could go one way or the other and miss that marking. And, you know, I've been told that you cut the course, you're done.
Okay.
So you got to know where those markings are on the course.
Cool.
It's not going to be I didn't see it or whatever. It's you cut the course,
You're done.
you're done.
Cool.
So,
Good point.
Sounds good.
You know, bring up a good point, Mark. I mean, that's, you got to know. I mean, we
You
gotta
gotta
know these
yeah,
things.
you got to. Yeah, I mean,
You know.
it'll be well marked, but just make sure we stay within the lines.
Cool.
All right.
Sounds
Well,
good.
Thank you very much. Mark, thank you very much. Well, that's it for tonight's show, the drawing for the Imperial Valley Desert Challenge race coming up in September on the 25th. You got to hear from some great people. We got Marty Coyne pointed out some great things. Don't forget, take advantage of all that discounts and stuff. If you're interested in a new UTV, motorcycles, whatever you want, ATV, if you want to race the race with us, go out there and buy an ATV from Marty Coyne, come out and race with us. But definitely the big dealer there in Imperial Valley, tell him Score sent you. He'll cut you one of the biggest deals you've ever seen in the lifetime at Imperial Valley Motorsports. So, but once again, Marty's over there. Wait a minute, man! Don't give away the farm.
We'll be going to El Centro tomorrow.
Yeah, we're all going to El Centro tomorrow to pick up some stuff. Man, we're going. But I want to thank everybody for joining us on Dirt Live, and we'll see you guys next week right here, Tuesday night on Dirt Live. Adios, amigos and amigas.
See you.
Bye.
That's that.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
In the subtropical land of the celebrated Baja 1000, you will find a wide open country, deliciously sunny, rugged and untamed. Breathtaking sandy beaches hold together a spectacular mix of desert, mountains and canyons. Here, any yearning for an untapped freedom becomes a remarkable reality as you combine the adrenaline-pumping joy of high-performance off-road driving with the spectacular disclosing discovery of the unspoiled beauty of the mystical Baja Peninsula. Get behind the wheel today. Go to wideopenbaja.com.